Hey, this is Mass with a brand new Tower of God New World video, and our update is done, and boy did they drop a lot of stuff in this. We've got 2 new teammates, a new event, so much stuff going on. So let's go ahead and get into this. The event itself is pretty much a carbon copy of the last event we got, so we pretty much know from this point forward, this is how their events are going to be set up. With missions, the story, of course the summons, similar to our last event, 2 new characters, an SSR as well as an SSR Plus. Lucky draw, if you remember as last time, you pretty much little to no luck on that one unless you're going to spend some money. There's an event exchange shop as well as special items, but as you're going to be able to see, it's exactly like the last one. So this Khun family fall festival is basically just like the last one we had. So you're going to build up on the free stage until you get enough points to move along in the story, and it will continue unlocking until you're finished. The exchange shop, just like last time, is going to have 3 different types of currency with a multitude of items to go after in there, as you can see as I scroll through here. So basically, yeah, if you played the last event, then you're very familiar with how this is going to be set up. Lucky draw, same as last time. Sadly enough, they didn't alter this, it appears, at all. So yeah, good luck on this one. They did open up today with a free summons ×5, so you should be able to pull that when you log in to this event. But let's talk about these characters because quite honestly, they look pretty impressive. Let's start with the SSR Plus, Khun Adon. This one looks absolutely crazy. In the background, I'll be playing the demo so you can see it going on, but basically, the first spear higher than the tallest mountain special move. Basically, he becomes invincible and throws the Montana Azul, hitting the enemy with the lowest current HP to deal 60% of that enemy's max HP as damage, 500% of attack as damage if the target is a boss, and stunning them for 1 second. The skill always lands, and if the target is paralyzed, any of their skills that activate when fatal damage is taken for the first time are nullified, and he creates a spear barrier mark. The spear remains stuck to the ground for 3 seconds, releasing sparks to deal 400% damage every second to nearby enemies. That's at level 5, okay? The lightning strike active, basically he becomes immune to status effects and teleports to the enemy with the highest attack, then strikes down with lightning to deal 620% of his attack as damage, paralyzes them for 4 seconds this time, then returns to his original position. He then increases his swiftness by 40 for 10 seconds. This character is just sick. The next, the active skill, Impenetrable Domain, basically creates the domain for 10 seconds. The domain blocks projectiles fired from outside the domain and releases an electric current that deals damage equal to 200% of his attack to enemies that attacked during that time. He becomes immune to status effects, and his swiftness increases by 40 while the domain is active. Yeah, this is just crazy. And his passive, Tower Spear Bearer, causes a lightning strike whenever the final attack in his basic attack sequence lands on the target, creating a spear barrier mark that lasts 20 seconds, deals 200% of attack as damage, and decreases the target's defense by 40%. 1 mark paralyzes the target for 0.5 seconds when it is created. 2 marks paralyze the target for 1 second and deal an additional 10% of the target's max HP as damage. 250% of attack as damage if target is a boss. 3 marks paralyze the target for 1.5 seconds and deal an additional 20% of the target's max HP as damage, and that's 300% if the target is a boss. Yeah, this character is just stupid, okay? I mean, on paper, this character should just be a menace on the field. Now again, gotta play test him to really figure out if that's the case, but damn, he looks good. Now, there's no slouch here either with our newest SSR, okay? It's Cassia. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. For this character, special move, the flanking attack. She becomes boosted for 10 seconds and quickly moves to the enemy's blind spot to deal 800% of her attack as damage. If the target has a barrier, it is instantly destroyed and the attack coefficient increases by 200%. While boosted, Cassia's attack increases by 30% and her critical hit rate by 30%. And if she's involved in taking down an enemy, she conceals herself for 3 seconds, which means she can't get hit. Next, the active Blue Lightning Arc. It infuses her blade with blue Shinsu to deal 80% of her attack as damage 5 times, applying bleed for 5 seconds. Bleeding targets take 120% of her attack as damage every second. If Blue Lightning Arc results in a critical hit, the attack coefficient of the next attack is increased by 40% and the target bleeds until the end of battle. Yeah, end of battle. The next active, Innate Quality. She teleports to the enemy with the lowest HP and strikes with her dagger to deal 800% of her attack as damage, stunning them for 2 seconds. She then conceals herself for 3 seconds. If the target's HP is 50% or below, the attack coefficient increases by 100%. She becomes invincible while using this skill. And the passive Baby Growler. Her attack increases by 24% for each purple element teammate other than herself at the start of the battle. Her Baby Growler appears and leaves a mark when she uses a skill to attack an enemy that is not a boss. If marked enemy uses an active skill, the mark is removed and the target is immediately locked for 2 seconds. Again, not a shabby character at all. 2 very interesting characters, and I'll be really curious how they play in play testing. They've also included more costumes. So they're in the shop, $21.99 each. I didn't see if any of them were free, but clearly they are selling for them. So keep that in mind. Also, if you're an Android player, and I don't know if it's in all countries or if it's just in the United States, but make sure you go to the Google Play Store because you can activate 5x points on your account for this particular game. So make sure you take advantage of that. It has to be activated by the 26th and it lasts for 7 days, so you can take advantage of that currently during this event. If you're planning on buying any packs or anything else during the event, 5 times points is a lot, so take advantage of that. Besides that, we also got the Guardian test. There's basically 3 Guardian tests each day, totaling 21 stages over 1 week. Unlocked stages reset every Monday. Enemies from newly reset stages will be enhanced according to your level. Again, some nice new content. So they keep really tweaking this game, which is also a good sign. But that's it in a nutshell. 2 really solid characters that I think are going to probably be pretty damn good. A new event. The other things we spoke about, and again, if you're an Android player and take advantage of the Google Play Store, don't forget to activate your 5x points. That will help a lot to get a little bit of a refund for anything you spend in your time during this event. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.